Okay, so the slide sounds easy enough, so let's just go over it real quick. You can extend it and you can retrieve it. It's the same kind of toggle switches. So I'm going to hold it down on extend, and I'm going to hold it on retrieve when I want to pull it back. So I'm going to hold extend down to push it out. But before I do that, I want to make sure it's clear. We already checked the other side, and now we're checking this side. Make sure there's nothing in the way when it goes back that we are going to run into a problem, especially if you have something kinked on one side and not the other, and then it, could throw the slide off track. We don't want that. Now there is a manual way if your motor goes out to crank it in, but we're not going to go over that today. So it's clear, we're ready to slide it out. One thing to think about is if you're using jacks and you're leveling it, when your slide comes out, the weight's cantilevered out next to it, which could just put more pressure on this side. Now this side's clear. We look up, kind of like as a firefighter, before you put the ladder up in the ladder truck, you would look up, make sure there's no overhead obstructions. We want to make sure there's no obstructions on this side. We don't want a tree that we're close to or anything that's going to be right next to us, and we're going to slide and push the slide out into it. So there's nothing here, we're totally clear. So Sammy's going to go ahead and put the slide out. Now as the slide's coming out, you can see there's a seal. Now the slide is all the way out, and even though this slide is out, the seal didn't come all the way out. So I come back along and I just pull this seal back out. Now you can leave it, kind of twist it up, but it doesn't fit real nice, and if you're going to be there for a while, you don't want any kind of the rubber to deform at all. And sometimes when it's kind of folded, it can create kind of a bump, and that bump will just give a spot where insects might come in easier. If they want to come in, they're coming in. Now underneath, most people probably won't come under here, but I'll come under here and do the same thing. And I'm about to put the phone down and get all the way across here. But that's the first one. Looks like the second one's almost done, except for the end. I'll get over there and get that one. But that is putting your slide out.